So a buffer is pretty simple. I just drew the line in there and put a map on. Same drop down we went to before. First tool, buffer. Pretty simple. I'm going to pull in the line we want to buffer. You can also buffer polygons or points. It would just draw it along the boundary of your whatever it is. And we're going to save it somewhere. And again, we're going to name it something intelligent like I guess just edge of parcel and then underscore buffer. A lot of times if I know how wide the buffer I'm going to do is, I put it in the name of the shapefile, which could be very helpful when you forget later on. In this case, we're going to do 66 feet, which our research gave us. So I'm going to save that. The next thing is to put in the actual value you want to buffer by, right? Of course, you could pick any kind of a unit to go by. And then there's some other options for other things. This planar or geodesic is, do you want to do it on a projected surface or on a globe? You know, don't worry too much about that one. Just kind of go with the defaults. With planar is fine. And then dissolve type is interesting, and I'll have an example of that in a minute. So the simplest you can do is just buffer my thing by a certain distance, and it comes out with this, right? So you get a new shapefile. You turn anything that you started with into a polygon, right? Because it's the area around it. And you can see that that is our the area that we needed. So I overestimated by quite a bit on my kind of random drawing there. Now, of course, we only need to know how big this lane is basically on that parcel. So the next thing we'll do is clip and then erase and see the difference. So that's why I started with a buffer. So